it in like 2021, and I'm doing a new one now, but I was just thinking about the context, and one of the things that was really awesome about Portland in like 2007 for hackers was there was a lot of people who were doing experiments, like making Calligator that we all love for finding our local tech events, and just kind of in general, writing the kind of code that you wouldn't write if you were super busy because you're high paying Airbnb job or whatever. And so that changed when the global market started to see Portland as a talent hub, and we got a whole bunch of like second offices where leadership was elsewhere. So I don't know, I guess like now doing another project, the new project is called Fireproof, and it takes what I learned from building a database for application developers, you know, the first time around, and hopefully makes it even easier for people to get started with. But that means that I really want to be in rooms with people with their laptops open, trying stuff and telling me what doesn't work, or trying stuff I never would have thought of, and you know, making apps that are pranks for their friends, and that kind of ethos was really part of what gave me the inspiration for what came out of Couchbase the first time around. And that was a very Portland thing. You weren't finding that in the Bay Area. So I feel like Portland can offer that, maybe because of our cost of living, or because of our quality of life, or that the tech leadership here knows that in order to make the Portland scene grow, we need to encourage, you know, the engineers and stuff to get out and go goof around with robots or whatever it is. So it's that, that's, I feel like, what the people in this room, the difference that we could make is to encourage the cross-pollination and the open source ethos that Portland has kind of always stood for me at least. And so, yeah, Fireproof, I already said it's super easy, and then how it's AI related is, compared to other database technology that I've worked on, it's got a tamper-proof log, essentially, of everything, of all the events that happen, and it's can allow multiple users to interact with the same data set without ever throwing any data away. So we're getting lots of use cases for AI safety, where you want to see as a team what people were doing with your product when AI was involved, and you're never really quite sure what they're doing. And then also being easy means that we're the database you would use if you were the person who was upskilling, because now AI is helping you write code. And there's 10 million new developers who are going to learn to develop because AI is their in-house coach, and they need a tool that runs right in the browser for them, so they don't need to get permission from back-end teams to get started on whatever project they're doing. So we're raising pre-seed right now. We've got a handful of angels, and talking to folks who want to fill out the rest of the seed round. So if that's you and you want to support Portland, thanks.
Good follow-up for you. I mean, is one thing you're seeing, I mean, one thing you mentioned is this experimentation, the ethos of just being open and community driven. It sounds like having more areas to do that, like maybe hackathons. That's one thing I know in the tech hubs are very common. Hackathons, funded hackathons, that's what gets people to come visit a podunk place like Portland and realize, oh, this could be a place that I live. I would love to ask the group, maybe just show of hands, if there was hackathons that we hosted, would you be here with your laptop open doing something?
I'm doing a workshop on Feb 13th, so
there you go.
You can find that and come have your laptop open with me.
Sweet. Love it. All right, question.